Hello everyone, my name is Kralow and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, we are seeing very bad news happening right now, and which is actually leading us to having this correction and this rejection from this upward slope, this resistance that we were so hopeful, tiny bit of volume, we were really hopeful that we were gonna break it and come to 65k and retest it, and possibly maybe this is gonna be the end of this consolidation. But I have bad news for you. And these bad news are, overriding everything technical, and it just turned out into a beautiful, perfect fake out and a false break, or whatever you call it, a rejection. So the reason why this is actually currently happening, and we were seeing quite a bit of volume to the downside now, we were squeezing it so beautifully with a hope to break it to the upside, but no, we actually, if you've taken a short trade from here, beautiful. I mean, it was a beautiful break of this support. And similarly also in Ethereum. So then why is this happening? What is the issue right here? And guys, remember that I'm personally trading over on Bybit, and I think that they're ending this reward now that if you deposit $100 using my link down in the description of this video, you can claim also $100 in rewards, just visiting Reward Center after depositing the funds. And this is one of the biggest campaigns ever, so you can get $100 for depositing $100. And also, if you deposit more and you trade more and you're a big trader, you can claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses, only if you use my link down in the description of this video. So now, moving on, the reason why we've actually seen the beginning of this dump here, the reason why this candle was created is this right here, that Coinbase was completely shut down. It actually went down. It was a wide system outage, which actually led to Coinbase was being completely down. It's a $50 billion crypto company that went completely down. I mean, now it's up, now everything is fine, supposedly, and they were like, oof, yeah, no issue. They didn't even say why, from what I can see right now. There is no explanation. And quite frankly, it is quite worrisome. So therefore, the market has reacted in quite a shape form, and actually, the dump continued, and we created this rejection. And also, some people are saying that it's because Coinbase couldn't handle a lot of selling pressure. As you see right here, these wicks, this is on Coinbase, and somebody was dumping a shit ton of Bitcoin during the night, because right now it was the night in America. So for no one to see on Coinbase, they were dumping a lot of Bitcoin, and they were trying to crush the price, or they were just selling. Who knows? But generally speaking, this is not a very good look, and some say that maybe Coinbase actually did crash because of it. And if that's the case, then how we can trust a $50 billion company with our money when it crashes if there is volume? So then what is going to happen when Bitcoin goes far above $100,000, which it will inevitably, and the retail will jump into it when it's always too late. They're always coming in too late. And then what's going to happen? Coinbase is going to crash again? So I don't know. Something is telling me that these two things are not connected, that there is some kind of other reason as to why this actually happened. But this is reason mainly for this dump right here, so if you were wondering. And it kind of is continuing despite the fact that Coinbase is back up. Now, when it comes to these bad news, it's one thing. Again, for me, just technically, I'm not changing my stance. I'm not changing my Ethereum trade, whatever. Even if we go down lower, we retest 58K, we drop to 50, I don't give a shit. I will just keep scaling my Ethereum trade. I will keep scaling it, and scaling it. And something is telling me that as we consolidate, maybe we'll just go a bit lower on whatever news, and then we'll just consolidate for some time. That's also kind of bad news, because we're all expecting a crazy pump, a crazy retracement at any given point. We are positioned for it. We're ready for it. But something is telling me that it might take a little bit of time before we actually pick up again. Because if we look at the ETFs as well, which actually is kind of good news, and I'm going to give you some really good news now to actually cheer you up, because I know it's a bit of a negative atmosphere right now and a lot of FUD in the market. Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF outflow actually was again 0, so therefore they're kind of dialing down their sales. I mean, there were still some sales here, but at least there was some accumulation, a little bit of sales, so no sales, some dump, and then again, so it's like they're slowing down their selling, which is nice. Yesterday, it was actually it was a net positive. Fidelity accumulated $40 million worth of Bitcoin ETF, so very nice, very nice, very nice. But when it comes to Hong Kong one, they actually dumped $40 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. So it's just a break even. Nothing is happening. It's slow. All the asset managers are in the Hamptons, drinking champagne and celebrating summer coming along around the corner. I don't know. But let's move on to some very good news. That's why always, please watch my videos till the end. If you're watching my content, you must be subscribed. You have to be watching my videos from the beginning and until the end, because also very soon, the project I've been working on for the last 6 months, which is designed to give people their rights back. And if you were at my stream yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. I gave away a few clues here and there. I'm investing upwards of $10 million into a project which is not designed to, you know, do any crazy, like, it's designed to actually give people their rights back, because what we are saying right now in the world is just unfair. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely stupid. So we are working on something, and I'm investing. That's the reason why I'm selling most of my watches, my cars, and that's what I've said also on Instagram, is because I'm funding an insane project with no help from VCs, because I don't want to see dumps later. So we are doing something incredible. So stay tuned for it. The first stage is going to be released very soon, and you're going to be the first ones to know right here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of people are going to be promoting it, but if you want to be early adopters of it, stay tuned. That's why subscribe, hit that notification bell, and always watch my videos from the beginning and then until the end if you want to catch all the best opportunities before everyone else. So good news here is that Trump is leading Biden in 5 out of 6 swing states. And remember, Trump right now is taking this position that, oh, I love crypto, I have no problem with it. So if you want crypto to actually do well and you want it to survive in America, you need to vote for Trump. So I'm not telling you to, but it's just obvious, because Biden and the Democrats are not really, even though it's democracy, Democrats, right? They're against financial freedom and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and anonymity. How democratic is that? Huh? Fucking bullshit. So therefore, in this instance, and the Trump is leading. So that's very good. And he's leading by an insane margin. So I'm actually quite happy to see this. Also, just to give you some cherry on top of this cake, major banks are currently jumping on Bitcoin bandwagon. Bank of Montreal and UBS. UBS is a Swiss bank. It's the largest bank in Switzerland. They've disclosed that it's holding shares in Bitcoin spot ETFs, BlackRock's spot ETF. So Bank of Montreal, Swiss bank, UBS, also Fidelity, BlackRock, etc. All the world banks, also Morgan Stanley, that was against, or JP Morgan, oh, we're so against Bitcoin, it's a scam, and now they're accumulating it, huh? Also in UK, in Europe, they're discussing whether to add this to a $12 trillion market, also the similar product to the ETF like in the United States, which is a $6 trillion market in comparison. And you still don't believe in it? The thing is that all of these things, they're actually, like, look at it, 60K. These things are not priced in, my friends. They're not. Because previously, we actually went to 60 plus K right here in the previous bull run with just retail, with no banks, with a couple of companies here and there, MicroStrategy, maybe Tesla, like Elon Musk. That's it. And right now we have the biggest banks, the biggest asset managers, the biggest institutions. So this correction here is just an illusion. And if it goes lower, it is not a problem. It is a fucking gift. The question is, are you going to use it or are you going to blow it? Just like before. This is the only thing you got to ask yourself. And then one more piece right here, just the cherry on top of a cherry on top of your cake today, is that U.S. state representative is asking whether New Hampshire, a state in the United States, should allocate Bitcoin to its strategic reserves. New Hampshire. A 5% allocation in 2016 would have been worth $500 million today. And this is not just about the inflow and the amount of money and the volume. It is about setting a crazy precedent. So guys, this price action here is something that, I mean, you have to be careful about. You have to worry. You have to position yourself correctly, blah, 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 whatever. But guys, this will probably be the last opportunity, considering everything that is happening. Once this picks up, once this actually comes to fruition, we're actually going to have some stimulus at the end of the year with the elections, etc. And the actual pivot of the Fed. We'll see what the numbers come out this week. A lot of the updates will be coming out here on this channel, so subscribe. We'll give you those. And pay attention to what I'm going to be disclosing when it comes to the project I'm personally putting in $10 million into. This is going to be a huge opportunity for those who are early and fast. And everyone else down the road, obviously, too. But the early ones will be getting the most benefit. And check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. As always, peace and love. Thomas Kralow. Stay smart. Stay very rich. Don't fall for FUD. Know what you're doing. Know what you're investing in. And I'll see you on the other side, being rich and fabulously happy. See you soon.